Welcome back and thanks for joining me for another video. I've got a messy workbench, got a lot of projects on the go here, all at various stages of completion. So we're still busy working on my retro tower. We left that needing a motherboard and a operating system. I haven't been able to get a motherboard for it, and I have managed to get a copy of Windows 98, but not just the CD and the product key, which is fine. But there was a really nice boxed version in the original shrink wrap, which sold for so little. It was one of those auctions that had 45 minutes to go, and I thought, oh, I'll just go, do something. I won't forget that the auction will end. And yeah, the auction ended and I missed out. So luckily, this auction came up shortly afterwards, 2 copies, so I grabbed them both. Yeah, so that's just the CD, but I mean, it was easy enough to make myself a Windows 98 boot disk. However, Windows 98 hates me, it hates this computer, it just hates everybody, and it refuses to work. I think it's because the hardware, the motherboard is too new, so it doesn't like SATA. If I don't use the SATA and just use the IDE, I've also, since my last video on the tower, I've put in a IDE to compact flash adapter, because I don't have any IDE hard drives. Neither DOS 6.22 or Windows 98 like that adapter. Using fdisk, it just can't partition it. If I partition the compact flash card on a different computer, then Windows 98 just won't recognize the partition. So that's an absolute no-go. So for the moment, I've ditched Windows 98 on this, and I have just managed to get Windows XP on. So why did I change operating systems? I did it just for one video, and that is because of this, which is a M-Audio Firewire 410 audio interface. In other words, it's a Firewire sound card, and this has got Firewire. This, unfortunately, has had a unfortunate encounter with a mug of coffee while it was on, and I've been told there was a bit of a snap, crackle and pop, and it doesn't work anymore. So in a future video we'll be taking this apart, cleaning it up. It's a mess, but I'm saving that for another video, and we'll get that working again. There can't be too much wrong with it. I believe it's fixable. Then what else has happened? I was given this graphics card, which is I always forget the name, it's a Gainward 7800 GS, 512 megabyte. I was told when it was given to me that it was the fastest AGP graphics card ever made, And a bit of research online subsequently has shown that it may not be the fastest, but it's certainly up there with the fastest. This I was testing on this motherboard. I kind of just built a test rig without a case because I just can't fit it into any of the cases that I have up and running already. And it also is quite power hungry. It's at an interesting time in graphics cards where I don't know exactly when graphics cards started needing, power of their own, that they couldn't get enough power via the actual AGP bus. But yeah, when I saw this and saw, okay, it needs 6-pin power, then I remembered, oh yeah, I bought a graphics card at one stage that needed that. And my power supply didn't have the right connector, and I had bought Molex to that 6-pin converter, and I dug through my cables, and yeah, I still have the converter. So I have got it all plugged in. The reason I say it's power hungry is because that splits to 2 Molex, whereas it could easily be wired to 1. So that makes me think that it should be powered by 2 separate power supply cables, and that it's a bad idea to say use 1 cable and split it. But that's just theory. It could be just the way that they've made this cable. Anyway, this also doesn't work. So that's again a future video. I'll strip that down and have a look what's going on there. It'll be quite interesting to have a look at an old AGP graphics card. Yeah, so I am now relegated to this corner of the workbench for today's video. I've been shopping, which is never a good thing, and I've been to our favorite site, wish.com, where the prices are great, but the products are just and then you email them and you tell them about their products, and then they email you back with a load of and yeah, it's just all turns into a massive big mess. And luckily in this instance I did get refunded because I thought the product was faulty, and much to my embarrassment it was a user error. So I did get hold of them and let them know, and yeah, it got sorted. So the product we're going to be looking at is this tiny little box with an LCD screen. It is the EZCAP271, and it's not exactly cheap, and it's not totally but it does have its limitations. So yeah, let me show you what it's all about. I'm just gonna swap cameras. Okay, so there's the unit, and it is very cheap construction. In a nutshell, It's a composite video capture device which can either record video to its built-in memory or to micro SD card. So I do already have a micro SD card in here. It's pre-formatted and it's ready to go. I haven't even taken the plastic off. I've been saving that for this video, so I know that that gives some people immense pleasure. And not that I know that it works, that can actually come off. So yeah, get rid of that sticky. Okay, get that in frame. There we go. Okay, so if you hold the button down for 2 seconds, I think that was already on, so let me switch off. Now it's off. So 2 buttons on, 2 seconds or rather, and it comes up with the EZCAP logo, and then we're straight into the menu. Okay, so it tells us that there's a not compact flash, that there's a micro SD card in. So you've got various options here. You've got a video player, music player, picture viewer, you've got your audio recorder, your main video recorder, and then your settings for the device. And under settings, there's not a massive amount. All your usual kind of things: date, time, your language. The only one that is relevant here is labeled TV, and you've got TV in and TV out, because this does have a HDMI out port, and you can also use the cable for composite in to give a composite out signal as well. Yeah, so it's got this TV in and out options, and under that you can set your TV standard. So we're in the UK, so it's PAL for me. So it should be okay, and then I go back, and those probably both already set. They are. So go back, go back, go back. Okay. Okay. So it comes with this cable, which is focused a bit better. So it comes with this cable. It's got a kind of like a little headphone jack, but multiple poles, because it's carrying video as well as left and right audio. So that just plugs into the top, into AV in. And then on the side over here, I have got, let me get you right back into focus. It also comes with this, you kind of, don't know what you call it, a female to female adapter. So I've got this fed from a old PlayStation 2. So let us get that plugged in. So yellow, white, and red. Okay, so we'll leave that there. See, so we're back in. So if I go to TV in now, okay, get a black screen, which is fine. So switch on the PlayStation. go, small flicker, and there we go. And this of course is totally cordless. Well, cordless, I mean, yeah, you need a cord for the video, but it's got a rechargeable battery in, which is absolutely brilliant for if you're going out and buying consoles and you want to test them quick, but you don't have a screen available, you can carry this in your pocket, so it's absolutely brilliant. Yeah, so at any stage you can hit record. I don't have a controller, so I can't get through these. So on the screen the video looks good, but I will overlay a playback of this scene onto the video right now, and you can judge the quality for yourself. It's standard definition, so 576p. So even though it's got an HDMI out, it doesn't output a proper HDMI signal. It upscales. Yeah. Good. So we can, I think, push record again. It saves the file. We can then go back and go up to videos, TV in. Now this has probably got a lot of recordings from all my testing. The bottom one will be the one that we've just done. And there we go. I hope that's focused. Yeah, plays back on the wall screen. So again, I'll bring this up onto the video and you can have a look at the quality and decide for yourself. Yeah, they're not cheap devices, neither from Wish nor from eBay. You can get them on eBay, you don't have to go to Wish. Come on. There we go. And let's kill that PlayStation. I've been looking for that Final Fantasy X disc, so now at least I know where it is. That was just a happy coincidence. Yeah, so let me get rid of this secondary camera. Yeah, so there you have it. It's a fraction of the price of something like a Cloner Alliance. So it very much depends on the quality of what you want to capture. The more you pay, pretty much the better the quality. Something like the Cloner Alliance, does a superb job, but yeah, you just have to look at the price. The one that does composite in VGA, yeah, close on to £200. Whereas, yeah, this is less than a third of the price of that. Yeah. So I think even just as a little screen, that displays, a composite feed, it's super handy. And the record function is kind of, well, a bonus if you're going to use it. It does have USB, so you can plug it directly into your PC and install software and then record the composite feed to your PC. And I believe that the software has got more settings, because on the device itself, via the menu, you've got no options to change the record settings at all. You can't change the frame rate, resolution, bit rate, anything like that. Whereas I believe using the software you can. Yeah, so an interesting device, and certainly something that I'm going to be using in the future. Yeah, so that's what I wanted to show you guys today. Thank you for joining me. If you liked that and want to see more of my wish.com purchases, the good, the bad, and the downright ugly, then maybe subscribe. And if you like this, give me a thumbs up, and please do comment. I'll see you next time. Cheers then. Bye.